Good morning. I've been sitting out in the sunlight for a few moments, and then I was thinking about my nose is starting to itch. I don't like it starting to itch when I want to talk. I was thinking about every decision that we make. It changes our reality, and not just our reality. It's others that we interact with. If we have connections with them, it affects them. It's like the domino effect. It's kind of like if somebody went back in time and they just tweaked it just one teeny tiny bit, just a millisecond. It's like when the stock market, how did they say it? With an algorithm. Good morning. When an algorithm or something, when they do electronic trading and stuff, all it takes is like milliseconds, just milliseconds to cause a downfall or the market to go down. It could have devastating effects, but if you think about this, just your decisions, they change your reality, and they don't even have to be big decisions. They can be the most smallest decision. The smallest decision that you make will change your reality. It can literally change the direction of your life. You may have your life going a certain way, and then just one small thing that you do, you don't know how it happens, or truly don't. It just literally, it's like somebody throwing a wrench right into your life, and it just starts causing parts of your life to veer just a tad bit, sometimes extreme. Boom, just one little thing. It's just truly like one little word or one sentence you can say to somebody. It can literally change their life too, for the better and or for the worse. But our decisions, the decisions that we make, the decisions that we don't want to make, the decisions that we know we shouldn't make, but we go ahead and make that decision because we obviously, something inside of an individual wants them to make those decisions. And it does. It has a domino effect on the individual who makes it, and they probably don't even realize it. They don't. There are some people who do not think outside the box. They don't think any further than their decision itself. They think something, they do it, boom, and there's effects. There's consequences, there's effects that happened. And there are some individuals who do not even give it a second thought. They don't. And I'm going to try to stop saying and. They don't give it a second thought. But it changes the lives of others. It does. And then if you're a person who your life gets changed because of a decision of someone else, you're thinking, well, I was going just like this, boom, and then a decision was made by this individual, and now it has affected me. It's just like in the workplace. You're doing something a certain way. Everybody's doing something a certain way that they're supposed to do it. Everything is just going smooth. And then you get a new boss that comes in and decides they want to change it. And then everything gets messed up. There's a state of confusion. It's like, well, if it ain't broke, if it ain't broke, why did you do that? If everything was working, why did you do it? Really think about it. But it causes a rearrangement to occur, and a whole new learning process that people have to go through. And you have like a new boss that comes in. They want things done a certain way, even though the way that things were going smoothly. No, they got some ideas up there in their head. And only time will tell with the decisions that they make, whether they want you to do things a different way, whether it is really better or whether it is a lot worse. It's our decisions, you all. Changes our reality. It does. It changes a person on the inside too, whether you're the one making the decision or whether you're the one who is affected by the decision. Hello, good morning. So just think. And then I was think, what if you as you're going down through life, you know, this road called life, well, when I'm not going to say too much, okay? I'm not going to go deep on you, because I could go really deep, spiritually speaking, but I'm just stop that self of me. I want to keep it right up here, right here on yeah. Be careful with your decisions that you make, because they have life-altering effects to them, not just to the individual, and the individual making them, they may not even realize it's going to literally alter your life in ways that you could never imagine. Sometimes it alters the personality of the individual that makes the decisions. It does. And they don't even realize it. It's like everybody's a flow of traffic. Everybody's going down the highway. Everybody's in their lane. And then there's someone coming up in a car. They're speeding. They're being reckless. You can see them driving past. They're being reckless. They got the pedal to the metal. They're weaving in and out of the lanes. And you're watching them and thinking, man, that person needs to be, they need to get that person, because they could cause an accident. You ever see those people? But they don't care, because they're in a certain mindset and they got their mind made up. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to put the pedal to the metal. They're going to weave in and out just to get to wherever they're going. Sometimes it's an emergency. Sometimes they're just doing it just to do it. But what happens when everybody's going down that road, and then that person who's made the decision to drive recklessly swerves a little too close to another vehicle, then boom, you have accident. Not just one car involved, especially if everybody's going a certain speed. Say you got 3 lanes going across, that one individual's reckless behavior causes multi accidents, 4, 5, 6, and there's people inside the car, so it's not just one vehicle. We got lives inside of these cars. We got families in there. We got pets in there. And when the accident occurs, you could get it like a 30 car pileup. And then all these people, their lives have been rearranged now because of one reckless person in one vehicle. Chances are, when there are vehicles like that, it's just one person in there doing all that reckless driving, not even caring about all the other cars with all the other people in them, families and pets and stuff. They don't care. They don't give it a second thought. And then lives are changed forever. Just one small thing. And just think, the people going down, they don't even have time to prepare, because they're going at such a fast speed, even though it's the highway speed. They couldn't predict that this car was going to zoom up from behind, even though they're looking out their rearview mirror and they see it coming. They don't know what it's going to do, but that car doesn't care. That person in the car really don't know what it's going to do, because they're running on an adrenaline. Poof. Then the accidents occur. People's lives change. And sometimes some people get taken out. Some people get crippled. And when you're in an accident like that, some people can't even go to their jobs anymore. They can't get unemployment for some reason, or they can't go to where they were supposed to be going, and those people's lives are affected. They couldn't go to their job. They couldn't go to their homes. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that because of one reckless individual. Gina, what are you getting at? Your decisions that you make changes your life, and oftentimes it changes the lives of others, whether you realize it or not, whether you be conscious of it or not. Your decisions change everyone in some way. And the person making decisions, they may not even realize. They may be so clueless because they don't think ahead of time. They do not, you all. then I thought, well, do we have different realities that we live in? Because if we make one decision, our life goes this way. But if we make the other decision, our life is going to go that way. And then you got sometimes you have 2 or 3 decisions that you can choose from because you want the best outcome for your life. You truly do. Now I'm trying to think of positive. You want the best outcome for your life. And you get like 3 to make. You go that one, your life is totally ruined. You go that way, it's somewhat good. You go that way, it's really good. And then, or you can just sit there and you can't make and you don't make decisions. You let the other people make the decisions for you, and then it's not going to turn out too good in your favor. Really, we got to make decisions in our life, you all. Sometimes decisions they're not easy to make. They're not, and that's why some people shy away from hard decisions that they have to make in their life. It makes them uncomfortable and things like that. But your decisions and the decisions of others change the reality that you live in. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, and then you got to learn to navigate. You got to learn to keep a level head up here. You do, because you can't control the decisions of other people. You can't control that person coming down the fast lane, driving recklessly, weaving in and out of traffic. Because if you could, you'd say, well, no, I know where that's headed. I'm going to stop them, but you can't. They're going too fast, and they wouldn't listen to you anyway. It was their way on the highway, okay? Even though you're on that highway, they act like they own that highway, and no one else is like. Just be careful. If you're a person who likes to make decisions, however small they may be, they may be a very reckless decision, think twice and try to think outside your own head and ask yourself, is what I'm doing or what I'm saying or what I'm going to do, is it going to affect the lives of others? If you can say, nah, it won't, then you ain't even giving it a second thought. You go ahead and make your decisions, and you're going to find out the consequences of your decisions, and it's going to affect other people's lives. You all be very careful of the decisions that you make. But don't let other people's decisions destroy your life. Don't do it. Don't let, because it doesn't have to. You don't want it to. You can gauge some people. You can. Even in the workplace, you can gauge what that new boss is going to do. Some people walk off the job. They do. They think, you know what? I'm looking for a different job. I can't handle this. They're just causing too much disruption in my life. I've already got a lot of stuff going on in my life. We got this new boss that comes in, and they get new bosses that come in and they clean house. Sometimes they clean house a little bit too much in the workplace. And sometimes when they do, some people, good people, get affected by it in a bad way, even though they were doing what they were supposed to. Yeah. Just be careful. Be aware that we have people who don't give thoughts, their actions, a second thought, or their decisions a second thought. They don't care. It's all about them on the inside, okay? It's all about that person speeding down the road because the adrenaline is going. They're going to play on the highway, but they're playing with people's lives in the process. And some significant damage ends up getting done when you have like 30 car pile up on the highway because this person wants to play. Because they don't want to think about nobody but themselves. They're in the moment. And there's people say, Jeannie, you got to live in the moment. Of course I live in the moment. I do. But I try to keep my head level. I do. And I try to look around and see what everybody else is doing. You got to be alert. You got to watch out for these people who make these decisions, who don't give their decisions a second thought. Certain decisions. That's right. I am going to go. Jeannie, you're talking in riddles. Sometimes I will talk in a riddle. But it's reality. Our decisions do affect our reality. And other people's decisions affect our reality too. However small it may be, just one little tweak. One little tweak. It's like your words, just one little word can, truly cause a lot of hurt. Like one sentence, a lot of hurt to someone. But one sentence, just one little sentence, can cause a lot of good to occur in a person's life. A whole lot of good. It just takes a few words. And you, with them few words, you change the whole course of their life for the better. And then boom. So let's think about it that way. Let's end it on a positive note. Your actions, your decisions that you make, when you do it out of a place of love, a position of love on the inside, it literally has the ability, and does more times than not, changes a person on the inside and a person's life for the better. And as it does, everybody connected with that person or with you, when you do that, things start smoothing out. And it just like has a domino effect. It does, in a positive way. In a positive way, you will. If you're going to make some decisions, let them be good decisions. Although some decisions you make, it ain't going to go well, but you gotta make the best of it. You just keep on keeping on. You gotta do it. You can do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Penny, honey, you're so very welcome. I'm gonna go 16 minutes, 6 seconds. I'm gonna get off of here. Got to get started on my day. I do. So, yeah. 30 car pile up because of one reckless person. It's their way on the highway is what it is. Their way on the highway, and they cause a 30 car pile up that has lives, different lives in the cars, multiple people in the cars who have lives, and then their extensions and their families and all of that. I'm going to quit talking. So, hello. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello, from my heart to yours, love you. I'm going to say a prayer. I'm going to end it with a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, may you be with us, and when we have decisions that we make in our life, may you lead and guide us if we truly are seeking your will in our lives. May you have your will done in our lives, and may you bring peace to our hearts, love to our hearts, and give us the wisdom we need, and the knowledge and the encouragement on the inside, and the confidence that we need going forward. And for those people who don't think about decisions they need to make, I really, truly don't know what to say, except may you give everyone else who will be affected by their decisions, may you give them the peace that passes all understanding on the inside of their being. And may you always be with them and let them know that you've got them, regardless of the individuals who make decisions without thinking. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. There we go. We got it. We got it, you all. We got to go. I got a busy day today, and it's going to be a very productive day. Thank you to everyone who has prayed about my friend's hair. We're going to work on it some more. We made enormous progress yesterday, you all. We did. I like doing it because it's... I feel at peace. Just feel at peace, just like, yeah. So have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. And thanks for listening. And I hope something that I said makes a difference in your life in a very positive way. And I hope your day is so beautiful. I do. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.